Okay, I'm just gonna share a little about Tim and I's fertility journey. Some of you know we did fertility, some people don't. So we got married in September of 2018, and then we bought our house at the beginning of 2019, and then we started trying to get pregnant a year after we got married, so in September of 2019. We tried for a while, and then my cycle was never regular, and so I kind of figured I had PCOS just because of that and some other symptoms I was having. And then in July of 2020, I got diagnosed as a type 2 diabetic. My A1C was like a 7.5. And since then, though, they've all been in the pre-diabetic level since I got on metformin. That's all I needed. It really helped my body, except for pregnancy. We'll talk about that in another video. But so in July of 2020, I got diagnosed as a type 2 diabetic, and then we kept trying. We were like, okay, now that maybe my blood sugar is getting regulated, maybe my cycles started getting more normal, we're like, okay, maybe this is it. So then in February of 2021, we reached out to my OB because we still weren't pregnant, and we talked to her, and she did all the fertility testing in April for me. And then we were identified as having a female factor and a male factor, and so we said that if we would go ahead and do IUI, but we put it off until November of 2021. So then in November of 21, we set up a round of IUI with my OB, and then she canceled the night before our IUI. So our IUI was supposed to be at 9 a.m. on a Monday, and at 9 p.m. on the Sunday, she canceled. So we were both very disappointed in that. I had taken the trigger shot that morning. We had our hearts set on like doing this round right before the holidays. We were so happy. So then I actually just ghosted that doctor. Like after that, I never talked to her again. After that, I switched OBs. And so, we went ahead and went forward using a fertility clinic to get pregnant. So we contacted a fertility doctor, and she said we could do it around in December, but I didn't think that was in our best interest because it was around Christmas. So it was like the 24th, 25th, 26th, I was ovulating, and I knew I just didn't want the nurses to have to do that, and I knew that I didn't want that to be on our plate too for the Christmas holidays, because we just had a lot going on and you kind of want to take it easy. So then we did our round of IUI in January, and I started testing 7 days after our IUI. And if you darken the brightness on your phone and see a line, you could be pregnant. So I found that out from like a couple fertility pages I follow, and so I did that, and I could see a line. I was like really anxious about it. And then on day 9, I took another test, a first response, and an early pregnancy test, and it had a line. And when you scanned it in the app, it told me I was pregnant. I was super excited. Then 2 days after that, I took a digital clear blue, and it said pregnant, and I was so excited. It says pregnant! We went ahead and called the fertility doctor. It was on a Friday, and the clinic went ahead and had us come in. So my levels were 25, which is barely pregnant. So we were super excited because we were going on a cruise, and we were flying out that next day. And so they wanted me to come in on Monday to see if my levels would have doubled, but we were on a cruise. We flew out to Orlando and went out of Port Canaveral on the Mardi Gras for a back-to-back cruise. Such a great cruise. And so that was super exciting. We did tell our family before we left, but then we didn't really tell anyone else until we got back and we got the confirmatory ultrasound. But on that cruise, I had so much implantation cramping that I really was worried that I was having an ectopic pregnancy or something. But baby Owen stuck, so we were super excited about that. So I'll go more in depth in another video about our pregnancy journey. But go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you want to hear more about our fertility journey and our cruise vlogs and just days in the life with Owen, all the fun things.